Now stream. Another stream from me. Hi. It is I, the one, the almighty, the Black Dragon. And I've returned to your screens. Once more, I am live. Hello, Mike. Welcome. Welcome to the streamer, boy. How's it going? We're going to continue on where we left off last time. And that's right here. Working on the mangrove swamp. Yes, we're still working on it. It takes a little bit. There we go. So, hello, welcome. Go. Okay, welcome to the stream. Or is it okay? Welcome to the stream. Christian Krabber, welcome to the stream. Hello. S. Root, welcome to the stream. Hello. There we go. There we go. Saw that bit. So yeah, we're just working on this mangrove swamp right here. A little bit more. Okay, here we go. Not a patch. Moss. Okay, yeah. Let's place some more moss down. Bam. Bam. There we go. Good. Thank you, Hamling, for sharing the stream. Yeah. Okay, so, yeah. Next bit. Because we started working to have all of these be decently mossed up so that we can start placing trees. And actually, you know what? Let's just start placing trees on one of these islands. One of the smaller ones, because I kind of want to do that. As for S5035, welcome to the stream. Hello. How you doing? Sofan Kunya, welcome to the stream. 8.1B, welcome to the stream. Hello. That, nice. Kamal Buro, welcome to the stream. Should probably do that. To minimize the noise from outside, because there are cars driving by currently. Okay, there we go. There we go. Not a tree. Also, to the people watching me, if you aren't following me yet and do like the content you're seeing, please follow, because there's going to be more content like this coming your way. Shark Amsterdam 003, welcome to the stream. Did I do that with an Amsterdam accent? I don't know. It might be a little bit of an accent. Nathan, welcome to the stream. Hello. Might be Cat, welcome to the stream. Use multiple numbers, welcome to the stream. Wim, welcome to the stream. Yeah, nice. Good, this patch is not complete yet. There we go. Ronald, it's Ronald, hilarious. Welcome to the stream. If you are so hilarious, why not tell me a joke? Mos, Siri, VK, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I think this is now decently treed up. There we are. Yeah, that's good. Good. So that's basically what we're doing here. Okay, next island will turn moss first. And yes, I'm going to have to place a whole lot of these trees still. Trula, welcome to the stream. Hello, welcome to the stream. Okay, bam, bummew, bummew. Bummew, more bummew. God Saint, welcome to the stream. Hello. Yitzkabama, welcome to the stream. There we go. More. There we go. There we go. Finn, welcome to the stream. Here we go. I'm Ram Lakar and Balls. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the likes. Levi057, welcome to the stream. Sard, welcome to the stream. Wait, Sard, are you the Sard I know? If so, then say hello. WS, welcome to the stream. So yeah, I don't really have anything to talk about. So if you guys have a question for me, please ask. There you go. Ilias 418, welcome to the stream. Okay. And let's see. Okay, yeah. That's the one I left sign on, which I have plans for. Yeah. I can give you guys a quick sneak peek of my plans for this island here. Dots. Triple dots, welcome to the stream. Here's my plans for this place. There we go. Because I've been also including those kinds of references in this world. Let's deactivate that one. Pete, welcome to the stream. Imzoran 1980, welcome to the stream. And another user with numbers behind the name, welcome to the stream. Yasa Creations, thank you for the likes. Or something. I don't know. What did you do? You were up there for a moment. Oh. Don't know. Anyway. Hello people, welcome to the stream. Give me a moment to quickly drink some liquids. Stay hydrated out there. Okay, there we go. And we keep on going. Yeah, let's just place a few more trees. Cars and Goss, welcome to the stream. Hello. Here's another user with numbers behind the name. Welcome back. Same one. Hucky VR, welcome to the stream. Hello. Just playing some Minecraft here. Working on a mangrove swamp area here. Which I've done half of this area already, and I've completed that. This here is half of it. I was still working on the other half because, yes, of course, it's always bigger than. Yeah. Also, there's a whole lot of stuff in this world. Actually, I can give a sneak peek of this. This is another build I've been working on off camera. Most of it, what I have here is like basic outlining for the first layer of this castle. And this bridge is mostly done. Except for the pillars going down, but for the most part this bridge is done. And the other bridge also still needs some more work to it. Ido, welcome to the stream. Hello. Currently showing off a build in progress here. Hallway with glass. The reason this build hasn't been very much progress on it besides this bit and that bit and those is because I don't really know what I exactly want to do here, but that's something for me to figure out. I have a basic color scheme, but it's also just gray on gray, which doesn't necessarily look great. Min, welcome to the stream. Okay. Here we go. Alfie, welcome to the stream. Okay, here we go. I do think, however, once I've filled this island in with moss, I am going to work on a little bit of a different area just to have a break from placing the moss here. And then I think we'll go back to the farmland and actually start building on a building there. Designing a building over there. I think that might be a good idea. Okay, let's go. So yeah, but this here is going to take a while because that took a while, and this is going to take another bit like that. So yeah. Also, I still need to bone meal up a bit here. Let's do that before we go. Add a whole bunch of seagrass and such to here. Just so that there's more plant life here. Make it look more natural. There we go. At H.0541, welcome to the stream. Hello. Okay, let's fill up this bit. There we go. Yeah, this still has an area that still needs some bone mealing. Okay. Yeah, that's bone meal enough. Okay, good. Let's clear our inventory. And let's go over to the farmlands. And let's start working there. Yeah, we still need to remove a whole lot of floating stuff. Actually, should I? Yeah, probably should. Go cleanup mode. There's a whole bunch of these floating around. That just needs to be cleaned up. Now, the good thing is, if they are connected, breaking one would break a bunch, but they are used. Looks like they're mostly in bits of one. Or not connected. So we just need to clean it up by hand. There's no way around it, unless I use this. Bam. Yeah, that works. If we're careful. As long as we're careful, we can use this to remove a whole lot of it in one go. Good. Massey! Welcome to the stream. Hello. Bam. That's a whole bunch gone in one go. Nice. Zolotoy, welcome to the stream. Okay, there's more floating over here. Currently, I'm removing floating bits of wheat on these fields because that's not what I want on here. So that's what I'm doing currently. Okay, let's remove up to here. And we can keep on going, see if there's some here. No, this bit seems good. In terms of, okay, good. There are some bits and bobs here, but that can be removed as well. Okay, good. We can expand it a bit more this way. Unless... Yeah, no, there's already a bit missing here. So let's restore this bit. Jaden, welcome to the stream. Hello. There we go. Restored it. Not a bunch gone. The only bad thing about me having done this in a bit of a more of a hill form, these fields, is that I can't just go and select 2 points and remove everything at once of the floating bits of wheat. I Death Note lover. Death Note lover, welcome to the stream. Death Note is a very good anime indeed, and manga. I've read the manga, it's very good. Very much enjoyed my read through. So yeah. Okay, here we go. Yeah, okay, no, we're safe, yeah. Let's grab a bunch of these, shall we? Yeah, we can go all the way up here. We grabbed all of those. Bam, those are gone. There's a whole bunch of them down here, which I need to remove. Bam. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, look how much. Oh, fuck. Did I remove a whole bit? Yeah, oh god, no. No. I removed a whole bunch of the fields here. That's not good. Good thing I can just transplant a bunch of it. Dr. Versate, welcome to the stream. Bam. Okay, bam. Let's transplant a bunch of this wheat. There we go. Now, we need to replace the fence here, which this is all oak fence as well. That, yeah, I should have not used oak fence here, but okay. Because I'm using spruce fence in other parts, yeah. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. That stuff from the build in the background. It's loading in. Advanced Style, welcome to the stream. Okay, now, let's get this bit, yeah. DJ Triple, welcome to the stream. Which I'm planning to make the stream longer than an hour, so after the fact it will be uploaded to YouTube. And welcome back to DJ Triple. Hello. Probably accidentally entered the live jazz live stream scroll feed. Okay. Fixed it. Nice. That fixes it. Good. Okay. Erase. Good. No. Let's just delete these real quick before I go and delete these. Yes. And we can go up to Yeah, good. Let's delete a whole bunch in one go. Not a user with the nuts of the numbers behind the name. Basically no name person, nobody. Their name is nobody. Nobody. I love birds, welcome to the stream. Nobody. Yeah, sorry, I'm an Epic the Musical fan as well. Anissa, welcome to the stream. I'm a fan of a lot of things, including Epic the Musical, because damn, it's good. And there we go. Okay, here we go. Z, welcome to the stream. Hello. Welcome. Currently, I'm cleaning up a bit of a mess that I left here on these fields. As you can see, all those bits and dots everywhere. Those are things that shouldn't be there. So I'm kind of as quickly as possible, removing those now. And yeah, some have grown completely to weeds, so that's annoying. But we'll have to deal with it. And it's annoying because it's harder to see that way. See them. And yeah, we'll be removing that one, so that's not good. Bum. Bam. Skadoosh. Kabam. Be gone. Maybe we could just better run around and remove those. Yeah, well. Oh, I did trample one, yeah. That's not good. There we go. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, let's just remove a bunch. Hermalinda, welcome to the stream. Hello. My mate 22.09. Hello. Minus Perfumery. Hello. For two. Well, hello. Mike, welcome back. Duca, welcome back to another stream. Behave yourself or you will be banned this time. Because I've given you already 2 timeouts. I said behave yourself. You're on... Maria Jose Batista Gonzaga, welcome to the stream. Ammo, welcome to the stream. 8.1b, welcome to... It's still yet. No, never mind. That was an old message. Which... It's annoying that it's still standing there. Anyways, welcome to the stream, people. Good. Good. It's good that you're going to behave yourself this time. Let's see. Goby Cat, welcome to the stream. My name's not those, and don't call me that. Any other. I'm sorry, but give me a moment. There we go. Welcome back, Juka. I'm currently cleaning up a bit of a mess that I've left behind, and I'm also currently making, apparently, in this world, because, yeah, I've got these all this wheat here. I placed it in using a fill command, and, well, as you can see, it left some stuff in the sky, that all these greenish blobs here in stuff like this, and I'm removing that now because that's just shouldn't be there. It doesn't look nice, and looks a lot better if it's removed. So I'm working on that. Ida, welcome to the stream. Some of these fonts are not easy to read. Anyway, here we go. And thankfully, I've got Axiom to speed up a bit of this process, because I can just go select an area and remove all of them. No, I wasn't. I was home at the time, studying for the exams coming up. So yeah, that was what I was doing that day. Come on, delete. There we go. But I have seen some pictures of it, and I'm glad that I wasn't there. Let's just keep it at that. Bam. Okay. Of course, I'm an avid anime watcher. One of the animes I've currently watching is the My Hero Academia Vigilantes anime, which is good. It's very funny. An anime I've completed. You said you would behave yourself. You've got one chance. One chance to take it back now, or I will block your account, meaning you're banned from these live streams. Come on, Duka. You're getting one chance. One singular last chance. I already gave you too much. Come on. I doubt that. I know, because I know. Again, I'm sorry, but I'm. Goodbye. Your defense was not strong enough, so you're banned. Blocked. You're not allowed to speak in my chat anymore. Congratulations, you're the first account I actually blocked on here. So, that's fun. That's an honor. Isn't it? And welcome to the stream. There we go. SNMGN Dutch 4_4. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, no, that's not on that. Good. Yeah, okay, yeah, now I've selected 2 of those. Need to be careful of that. Oh, yeah, I deselected everything. Yeah, nice. Okay, let's not do that again. Okay, let's remove all of those. It's spring cleaning basically here. Oh fuck, no. And I have actually now unblocked Duca, by the way, because I'm not a bad person. I am forgiving, and in this case, I may have overreacted a little bit because of the fact that he had been sending Gonzalez LCO965, welcome to the stream, had been sending weird questions that I didn't want to answer before. And in this case, it is another one of those questions. Sultan, welcome to the stream. Because, yeah, it's not a question you just ask a person. So, if you would ask someone it's, well, standing in public, you probably also wouldn't ask it in this chat. And I don't know if he will discover this live stream that he is unbanned again, but if he does, he's on thin ice. Let's just keep it at that. Or they are on thin ice. I don't know what their gender is, so I shouldn't say stuff like that by just assuming their gender. Shouldn't die. Yeah, no. It's better to just use the gender neutral time of day. Isn't it? No, come on, come on, come on. Let's see, yes. Yes. That would remove 1. Isn't it? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. Because we can instantly replace that one. Good. Oh, this looks far better now already. And I mean, there's still some stuff on the path that we need to clean up after this, but once we've cleaned up all of this, yeah, that's really going to improve this area, because it's weird just walking through here with that. Also, something that is interesting perhaps, this path, you can follow it all the way through. Okay, let's start here at this mansion, which still needs an interior at some point. But it's a big mansion, and I have laid out all the rooms already, and there's like a big room here. There's a bunch of rooms down here. So yeah, this is a big mansion, which I still need to give an interior. But anyways, this path here, we can just go and run along it. And I still need to add some stuff to the path to make it walkable like this perfectly. Because right now we need to jump from time to time, which later on you won't have to. But I still need to improve that. Which I will. I will improve that. Like this here. Going up, going down. Thanks to slabs. Made easy. And also there's just a bunch of places I forgot to do that. So yeah. It's currently on one side mostly. But anyways, if you follow this path, you'll eventually end up back at the fields again. You just keep on running. There is a split in the road as well here somewhere. Don't know if we already passed it. We'll see. I think so, actually. Here we go. We're speeding through this land. Actually, let's fly a little bit here. Because we're in a very hilly area right now. In terms of the path. And as you can see, there is a mountain dooming up at that over there. Which isn't the mountain we're going towards. That's something else. But we're running down this path. Amir Shock 007 0007 actually. Welcome to the stream. But you're already gone again. Yeah. There we go. We're running here. There's a bee here. Okay, interesting. Well, I don't know where that bee came from. I did not spawn any bees. Now that's the mountain. Not even the mountain range we're going through. Because that one is even further away. That's a different mountain. Oh, the mountain range actually. That's so yeah. Still need to add slabs everywhere on this path and also fix the path, make it better to walk on. And again, the music kicks in. Oh, that was a nice jump. Oh, that's actually the cliff from the mangrove swamp, I believe. Right? Yes, that's the cliff from the mangrove swamp. Anyways, now we got some good path here. Oh yeah, that goes up there. Also, still need to build over that. But we end up here in this town. As you can see, it's still work in progress, but there are some builds here. Like this huge church. Actually, Let's put some shaders on. Why didn't I do that? Because that will make everything look nicer. Look at that. Everything looks nicer now. But we can follow this path up here. And if we keep on the path, we enter into the farmlands, which we can keep on following this path, like this way. As you can see, there's still stuff here that needs fixing, but we'll continue with that a little bit later. But we can run all the way to the end here. Go up. And actually, I have done all this. Follow this path. Bit of a windy road, but that's fine. Hello, welcome to the stream. I can't pronounce your name because I don't know what it says actually, because it's in either Russian or Ukrainian or something like that. Oh, I've actually forgot one. Okay, good to know. You go. Go up. And I've got another one here. Okay, good to know. There are two missing here. And we can run through this cave into this bit of forest where there's a path as well. And this is loading in. And then we end up at this village. I'll quickly fly over. So, the path that starts all the way over here eventually will lead you down to this village. Here currently. And now this village here has a waterway leading to the swamp, which is a dead end currently, but we'll figure something out of that with that later on. Maybe something with going underneath the mountain here. But as you can see, there is a bit of a path that goes up here, which there is going to be built here. Something like Gothic Castle or something, I don't know. Something. That's currently a split in the path right here. Going to this location. But we should probably also have more splits in the path, like right here. That's a good place to add a split in the path, actually. Going towards this lake. Yes, I should probably do that. I should probably do that. And also, there's still more paths that are needed anyway. There's a path that needs to go from here to something with a river. Which actually we can... Huh! That works out. Okay. Yeah. So let's go here. Oh, this sounds nice. Doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. Aha. How are we going to do that? Let's see. Because I want this water here to end up in a river that goes all the way towards here. Or I could do a waterfall from here. That's also a possibility. But then the water needs to end up somewhere. like a lake. Yeah, I think I can make a lake here. Yeah. Zavonko Deski, welcome to the stream. Let's go make a lake here. By carving out a bit of the landscape first. My friends, my comrades, we need to carve the land. Here we go. Also, let's take out the shaders. Just so that we have a better working experience. Yeah, because with shaders it's gonna be a bit slower, which is not what I want. Okay, good. Now that we have a bit that goes all the way down to bedrock, we can do this. And just create a lake like that. Yes. Huge lake. Greatest lake. Biggest lake you've ever seen. Best lake you've ever seen. Like so. There we go. There we go, comrades. Good. That's a decent sized lake, isn't it? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a decent sized lake. Though the water level here currently will sit at this level. Okay. Yeah, we should probably flatten out the rest of it, this as well. Like so, maybe. Yeah, that's better. And actually, we could have a little bit of a town or building at least here. Someone, yeah, a little hut here. Someone who likes to live in the forest or something like that. So let's remove that bedrock over there. Yeah. Expand the lake a little bit more. Okay, yeah. Like so. No, that's too high. Okay. Yeah, let's go. And then now we're going to smooth it out. Going to smooth it out. We need to increase this radius a bit more. Wait. Oh, no, this is the wrong tool. This is roughen, not smooth. Oh god. That was wrong. Wrong tool. That's bad. Now we're smoothing things out. Good. And I'm drawing a little bit of a circle here. Going around. Okay, let's see. And it's removed the ground over there. Yeah, of course. Logical. Very logical. Okay, yeah. Well, in that case, also bring this back. View. We should. The reason I'm adding this is because there is a story that requires to be a river close to this part. So, yeah. There we go. Good. Now we just add to this part. Nice. Oh, and this part needs repairing as well. Bam. Same goes with this part. Should do like that. Good. Now we fill this in. More water. Good. Very good. We should probably select the bedrock here in this bit. So let's go here to there. Control R, bedrock to dirt. Bam. I actually forgot a little bit down here. Bedrock to dirt. Good. Now we need to increase the height of this bit. Height here, going that way, and also decrease this bit here because, yeah, we can have a bit of a hill here, but it's going to be more water over here anyway, so not having it the same is a bit weird. There we go. Here we go. And the rest can be an island thingy for now. A little bit more smoothing. There we go. Okay, let's go. It's slowing a bit down because it's a whole lot of stuff you need to do. Because we just 500,000 blocks we elevated into existence. But welcome to the stream. There we go. Please leave likes. I've got a like door open for you guys, so please leave likes if possible. Night is falling here shortly, so yeah, it's gonna be fun. 1 hour and 10 minutes we've been streaming. Thus far. Restoring this. The ground under us still needs to load. Maybe that will help also with the speed of flattening things out. There we go. Okay. So let's keep on going. Chicken Jockey, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining from my posts. Hello. Playing some Minecraft here. Okay, let's see. Yeah, okay, we've gotten close to the area I needed to be for a waterfall. Yeah, good. And then I will run into this lake, and yeah. I mean, you could have done a waterfall like that, but no. Because there's going to need to be a bridge right about here. So, actually... Okay, yeah, that works. That works. Good. Now I need to get this water level here correct with this water level here. Actually, why did I shut off the sound? Okay, good. Which is 3 blocks. Okay. 2 blocks underneath. Good. While we're at it, well, why not just add water all the way around here? We're lagging a bit because of it, probably. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Bam. And some more. And some more. And some more. That's where we keep it. Let's see where we are now. Compared to... Oh yeah, that's about the place I wanted it to be. Yeah, good. Then now... let's go shape this waterfall, shall we? Yes, let's go. Okay, now let's add a bit of rock. With... Bam. Here at the bottom, 2 of them. Oh. Yeah, we already got a bit of a natural valley over here. Yeah, no. Smaller. I do need to carve out a little bit more and of these rocks, because this here is a little too tight for my liking. But we've got the carve to skill draw 2 for that. also still need to do that anyway, because yeah, like that. Good. Because we need a riverbed that's a bit lower than the rest. Bam. $78, no, Sue up. Welcome to the stream. And okay. Let's use the flatten tool here for a bit. Make the river a little bit wider. Or we can. Yeah, no, I don't want it to be all the way down there. Yet. So we're actually going to be using this layer. No, we're going to be using this layer. Right here. For a bit. Like so. Yeah, no, also this is too big in terms of... Let's go draw. Oh. Yeah, that's way too big in terms of the river. Richie Brookings, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Welcome. Okay, there we go. Where is it? Fix that. A bit wider down the there. Okay, yeah. Get a bit smaller over here again. Also, we need to go a bit deeper here. Otherwise, the river won't make sense. This needs to go like so. We're currently just mapping out the river's path. Yeah, we definitely need to go deeper here. But thankfully, with a radius of 10, we can... Radius of 10. Oh, and strength of 1. Yeah, better. Like that. That's good. So here we go. Actually, gonna go smaller. We're going to go 8. I'm going even lower power. 0.13 to make sure that we don't go too deep with this. And yeah, that's here we go. Okay. And right here we need to fix a bit. And how we're going to do that? By using this one. The expand and shrink tool, yeah. But oh no, no. Actually, we're going to use the fill tool. We're going to fill it with some rock. Bam. Pardon High-End 001, thank you for stopping by. Okay, good. Now, we're going to fill it with water, but if we do it like that, there will be too much. So we'll start from that height, this height. This is starting height, good. There we go. And let's do the same on this side. Keeping it at the same level for a bit. And here we start slowly building it downwards. So I said go building downwards. Actually, no, I need to go down deep over here. Well, yeah, I need to... Okay, we're gonna have a little bit more, a secondary waterfall in here. That's cool. That's cool. I like that. Actually, yeah, that works. Good. So I'm gonna grab some... actually, we can just use the rock tool. Make it smaller, noise less, way smaller. Bam. And not water, but rock. G-Coach here, welcome to the stream. And have a waterfall like this. And we need to sculpt draw a little bit as well. And we do need to increase the bit a little, like so. Yeah, that's good. Nah, that's good. Now we're cooking. No, that's way too much. Okay, we already went down there. Actually, did I go up here? Why did I go down here? Oh, here. Ah, that explains it. Okay, good. Bam. And we can add a little bit more up here. Mike, welcome back. By the way, you can tell Duke that he's unbanned again. I know you guys know each other. Okay, yeah. There we go. Let's place stuff in the air. Fortunately, we can't do that with water, so we're going to be doing it like this. Bam. Okay, that's going to fix itself nicely. And then we'll have a waterfall here. Good. Secondary waterfall. Yeah, look at that. And actually, we're going to be removing all of this here as well. So that we can have more water. There we go. Good. Nice. Now we can add the water from the waterfall right here. Bottled water. Sculpt 18 memes. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Twitch Lego Verslaafde, welcome. Welcome to the stream as well. And we're going to be expanding this a little bit more. That's better. Right. So, this way right here. Okay, yeah, no, I need to... Actually, that works a little bit decently. We just remove this a bit more. There we go. And that's some right here. Put this right here further out. No way. So this further out. There we go. Yeah, that works good. That works in terms of the waterfall, yeah, good. That means that we can start... Actually, let's deactivate that. Shaping things up here a little bit. Yes. Okay. Now, let's fill it in with some water, shall we? That's way too much. Okay, good. We found this is the level. Like that. Now we're going to... No. Okay, yeah. I need to clean it up already. Because I did make some mistakes here. Okay, let's put flying mode back on. That's... Actually, let's block it here. Welcome to the stream. Person with a Arabian name for the account. I can't read it, unfortunately, because I don't read Arabic. So, yeah, read or speak Arabic, so I won't be able to say your name. But welcome to the stream. I'm broken, welcome to the stream. There we go, that fixes itself, and then this fixes itself, good. And that's a bit too much here, actually. There we go. Fix it. That fixes it. Okay. This one is going down. Good. Nice. We got a waterfall. We've got a waterfall. Nice. We got a little one over here. That's good. Now let's pull this water a little bit forward again. More. Yeah, okay, we can go down there. It is a more gradual slope. That's good. Okay. But on this side it stays high. And that's not good. For me. Well, I can work with this. I think. Yeah, no, I can't do that because then the water level doesn't match. So actually, that means maybe another bit of a waterfall, but a small one on this side. But this one got... Yeah, that works. That works. Just a rock in the water on this side. Okay, yeah. Let's increase this one a little bit. Bam. Like so. Yeah, that's good. That's too high. Bam. That's way too high. This one is already too high. This one's low. This one's correct. Good. Okay. Yeah, I did fill up this bit here, but that's fine. That's fine. And we can keep this level for a bit. And let's remove this whole bit here. Place one bit of water. That fills itself in. Good. So here we should probably add in that rock I was talking about. Like right here. So okay, good. Smaller. Yeah, there we go. And then we skill draw and push this down a bit. And we go and fill it in. Water. Like so. There we go. And actually, yeah, we're going to decrease this here. Bam. Good. Very good. There we go. Okay, yeah. Now we'll need a little bit of water right here. A little bit. There we go. And a little bit of water right here. So, and then we have a general, more of a slope here. Good. Okay. So, reactivate this here. Add a bit more water. Like so. There we go. We've got a waterfall over there. We can add this here. Which fixes up this whole bit. Actually, we should probably add a little bit more dirt over there. Okay, good. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Let's make sure this is correct. Nice, that fills itself in. Good. And then we can just have this go like that. And actually, I'm not completely happy with this shape. Okay. Yeah, it's hard to remove that shape now. Okay. We follow along the river. And yeah, we can keep this height. Aaron Ozula, welcome to the stream. Hello. Yeah, we can keep this height here for quite a bit. So we just keep on going this height for the river. Oh, I did not notice this. Okay, skill draw. Bam. Fill 2. And bam. Now. Yeah. That bit. That's gonna be a hard bit. Because now we need to connect it up to the lake. And for that we need to really make a channel. Yeah, deeper channel. Yeah, okay, good. But we do need to keep the water at lake level, which is why I'm going to get close here. Good. And we're going to fill it. Bam. Okay. So this is how the water's going to go. Okay, good. Yeah. A bit more like this. A little bit more dirt over here. A little bit more dirt over there. Good. Okay. Good. I really like the fact that we have some little waterfalls in here. So, we should probably fix these holes real quick. Oh, the person with an Arabic name. The mod I'm using for the building, it's Axiom. It's a building mod that came out not too long ago, actually. That's the name in the chat. And it's a very good, useful building mod. So yeah. You're welcome. It basically gives you all the 3D editing things you would like in Minecraft. So that's very useful. Thank you for the likes. Okay, nice. We've got a river. We have a river. Actually, this bit here doesn't seem logical. Let's have a look. Although, a little bit more mangrove swamp. Or just a normal swamp this time. Huh. No. No. Actually, I was not a follower, okay. Elevation tool, bam. We've been almost live for 2 hours now. Damn. Yeah. Okay, good. There we go. No. Well, now that we've got this river, which... Oh, wait. I actually made the river go a different way than I wanted to. Yeah, that may... Okay, yeah. Yeah. Of course I did. Oh, bloody course, I made the river go the wrong way. Actually, we could add another waterfall. We could just add another waterfall and have here like a bit of an island. Basically, because of the water. That's cool. Yeah, let's add it in another river. Inside. By going to here. First of all, adding a bit more water to everything here. Bam. Good. And Now, over here, let's sculpt draw. Oh, let's paint. There we go, sculpt drawing. Why are you freezing? Why are you freezing? Don't tell me you're going to shut down because of me sculpt drawing a little bit of the landscape. Don't tell me you're shutting down. Come on. Come on, Minecraft. You can work. I know you can work. I've done stuff like this all the time. Only difference is that I'm streaming. Come on. Come on. Minecraft. Why are you annoying? Come on, Minecraft. You know you can do it. You can do it. Come on. Come on, Minecraft. Come on, Minecraft. I know you want to work. Come on. Do it. Do it. There we go. Oh, I'd have to calculate all of that water. Okay, maybe that explains it. Maybe. Yeah, a little bit. Explanation. Not much of a good explanation, though. Here we go. Adding another waterfall. And this time we're shaping the waterfall itself first before we go and do the rest. Because, well, otherwise it won't fit with the rest. And that's kind of the mistake I made with the previous one I made. Now, I would have loved to use the design for Waterfall the Green, for an animated Waterfall the Green made in one of his latest videos, but apparently that lags out my laptop so much that the game becomes unplayable. And it wasn't even that big of a setup. I didn't even have the water in. I was just testing it out for myself, trying to figure out the exact thing yet. So, yeah. Yes. Okay. But a normal waterfall like this, still classic. It works. So I change it. Okay, there we go. That is the waterfall. That's a good waterfall. Although this bit here is a bit too much outside. Where it needs to be. There we go. Okay, I really need to move this bit as well. It's still not going down. This bit's too far. That's good. Oh, it's going down a little bit. Okay, somehow the sound here is very much lagging. Too much. For this, it's not good. For some reason. So let's keep on removing these bits and bobs that don't need to be there. So. Also, oh, it just all streams into one little puddle. That's funny. Okay, elevation tool, please. Yes. And let's all get it down to this level. For a little bit. And we'll add a lake, at least a catching thing there. And another waterfall right there to make it lower. There we go. Sculpt draw a bit. There we go. actually elevation to a little bit more. There we go. A little bit more this way. Control C. Bit more like this. Good. Yeah, there we go. Good. Okay. Now let's update the water. Yeah, there is a hill behind here. So let's update it here. It should sound to update all the way down. Doesn't look like it. This still needs to be removed. Oh, that's one sound, okay. Yeah. Actually, with this tool, okay, yeah, it's getting updated down here. Little by little. And that doesn't work here. Okay, yeah. That should start updating that bit. Good. And let's see what good place. Okay, there's a bit of a thingy here. Which probably should be filled with some water. And down here we can just... it's already a bit updated here. Good. Okay, good. Look at that. This is a huge waterfall. Bigger than that one. Nice addition to the collection of waterfalls in this world. That waterfall. This is like the fourth waterfall in this world, I believe. No, fifth. I forgot. Sixth. I keep forgetting a few. But there are numerous waterfalls in this world. Actually, Martino69, welcome to the stream. Sorry I didn't call you out there. Because, well, I was busy with the waterfall. Too busy, in fact, that I did not notice you were here. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I would like to keep it all at the lowest this bit is. So, this seems to be... Oh, that's actually higher than here. Okay, so then go down here. But then we'll already close. Yeah, okay, so like that. Here we are higher again. So we'll do this. And actually raise this bit here up. And I'm also going the wrong way. Because I needed to go a bit more. This way. Okay, yeah. That's correct. Yeah, okay, that's correct. Go a bit more this way. No. Actually, should we split it into here? I mean, rivers do split in two. No, that's usually... No, the river should not split here in two. Exclamation mark, welcome to the stream. Oh, yeah, now we're getting a good river. To what I wanted. Need a location I wanted. Second river is really forming here. Yes, good. And then we can join up here. Yeah, okay. No. I need it to be this layer. And then we can have a bit of water over there. We can fill this up with water. You can have a little bit of waterfall right here. Fill up the rest with water afterwards. Oh yeah, there are also numerous waterfalls in that one, so it's more than 6. We've got a whole bunch of waterfalls here. Okay, yeah. And actually, just because we can, I want this to be deeper. Like so. A bit deeper. And bam. Now, if I update these bits. Okay, good. Yeah, good. Okay. That's very good. Look at that beautiful waterfall over there. And then we can make this bit too deep. Instead of the ones that we have here. And I should not have done that. It seems. Come on, Ctrl Z. Ctrl Z, work. Oh, it doesn't work for some reason. Why? I don't know. Anyway, it does work here. Anyway, let's block this whole bit off then. And select water. And remove it that way. Okay, let's go. Actually, we can use a bit of rock. Right here. Well, not aquatic rock, just bam. Bam. And just have a natural dam here. Bit more natural looking, good. And oh god, it's also went all the way over there. There we go. Good. Okay. Now, let's block this off. Good. There we go. Now we can go back here. Add in water. Oh god, no, that's stone. Not water, that's stone. Also, why did it go out there? Oh, because of over there. Yeah, no, yeah. Oh, that makes sense. Bam. Ah, that's good. That's better. Yeah, okay, here we go. Okay, there's a bit of a problem here, but we can resolve that. We can definitely resolve that with ease. And that's simply just flatten this out a bit more. This out. In this case, select, magic select, bam, delete. There we go. Move the water over there. Okay. Good. So add up water all the way back here. Hello, Maduk. Yes, I know now who you are. Welcome to the stream. Okay, we need to fix this up a little bit. There we go. There we go. Fix that up. Good. I don't know. I'm out. Okay, here we go. Let's get more. Okay, yeah. And there we go. This bit now needs water, which we're going to flood fill. No. Actually we can, but we just need to do the waterfall first. Yes, let's go. I don't know why I did it like that, because that's a faster method. That's too much. Let's minimize this. Let's let go. And the rest of this can be filled with this, like that. Good. So this one is done. This river also has a waterfall. Let's actually have a look at this area with shaders on. I did not want an achievement tab shaders. I should probably also increase the wall over there. A bit more. Shaders are currently loading. And also we've been live for 2 hours now. That's good. Okay, the water is basically invisible. But look at that. It's still loading in. Because it's not to load. Oh, look at this. Sean6688, welcome to the stream. Give night vision, I think. Yeah, night vision. Here we go. Infinite. 1. True. Look at this. Look at this place. It's beautiful already. And there aren't even trees here yet. Oh, the water glistening in the moonlight. So good. This is a very beautiful one. But which one are we using actually? Let's quickly look. Shader packs. Oh, makeup. Let's go complementary Unbound. That's a bigger one. Way bigger. So now it's loading shaders again. Very nice. Oh, it's still loading. It is still loading. There we go. Okay, it is done loading, but now we're back to loading. Done. Done. Back to game. Okay, let's put the time / time set day. That not the right word. Time set day. Look at this. Look at it. It's wonderful. Beautiful. 2 magnificent waterfalls. Maybe I should... Yeah, I should maybe layer up some more of the ground. More rocks around here. To create more texture in the ground around it. But it's wonderful. It's beautiful. Look at this. Also, we're 1 like away from reaching my goal. We're 1 like away of 1,000 likes. That's good. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm liking this. Actually, let's go grab a boat. Seal it. Without shaders on, because that's faster. Okay. Let's remove these. Whee! Here we go. Waterfall number 1. That's Saw Crew. Hello, welcome to the stream. Please leave a like. We're 1 away from the goal. We're 1 away from the goal. Please leave a like. Come on. Okay. Joker, Icewater, welcome to the stream. Oh, there's something wrong here. That water went wrong here. There we go. This should fix. No, this doesn't fix it. Yeah. Well, I know a way to fix it. Which requires me to do this a little bit. And now we can fix it. Because now we can just flood fill the rest of this area. To the people watching, we're 1 away from our goal here, so please leave a like. That would be nice. Also, please follow me. I would like if people were to follow me. Okay, yeah. Let's place down a boat again. Let's this time go off the second this waterfall. This. Here we go. Here we go. Look at that huge ass cliff. Should not look at it because that. Yeah, the controls are different then. Go this way. Here we go. And then we end up right here. With the waterfall. At the lake. Wait. Hello, Black Hole VR. I'm following to a black hole now. Oops. Yeah, that happens. Hello, welcome to the stream. And oh, latest step was over there. Yeah. Remove. Wait, why is it still here? Oh no, it's gone. Let's actually do the other river now. This one has a bunch more waterfalls in here. We're gonna grab a boat. Let's grab another boat. Here we go. And here we go. Hey. There we go. Here we go. Waterfall number 3 of this one. Okay, here we go. Actually, F5. There we go. I know there's currently not much to see around here, but that will change soon enough. But first, we've just added this river to change the landscape. Enough. Here we go. And I believe, actually, this is the 4th river on this map. So, should probably add a bunch more. I mean, we got one in the swamp, we got one in the mount from a glacier, which ends up in a little lake. Which ends up in the cave, actually. And a lake, which feeds into it as well. Here we go, final waterfall, this one. There we go. And that brings us to the lake. Which this isn't the only waterfall. There's like this whole lake over here, which has a waterfall here. Actually, topography. Yeah, look at that. Look at that, you can see a bit of the waterfalls over here. The water is outlined with blue. Yeah. This is cancel. This is the map at night. This is the map at day. This biomes. So yeah. And we've been live for about 2 hours and 13 minutes now. Yeah. Welcome. Okay, we were cleaning this up, yeah. Okay. Let's just do the path first this time. Because there's still stuff on the path. Of course. There's a gun. Good. No, I don't want to take a screenshot. Those are gone. Good. Those 3 are now gone. I see 2 things that need to be removed right here. I've lost my effective speed, yeah. Wait. Okay, something's crashing. Is that it? No, I could still remove it like that. I don't know why it was annoying. I don't know. Anyway, this bit of the path, by removing this one, is now cleaned. For the most part. Good. Yeah, that should be gone. Yeah, that's gone. Okay, good. Apparently there's a bit here that needs to be cleaned. Yeah, I just cleaned that one. I don't... Oh, there is a bunch here. There we go. I don't see any here. And I don't see them in the sky either. Okay. Interesting. Probably just a map that still needs updating. Also, the mini map is not showing up there. Why is that now? Luc de Rucht, welcome to the stream. Hello. If you mind, could you leave a like so that I can reach my like goal from one away? Just one like is more all that I need. That would be nice. Here you go. They always leave just the moment I ask for a like. One singular like. That's all I need. And I know, but there's a person in chat who has already given us quite a bunch of likes. So I'm waiting for some other person to do it. Come on. Just do it, please. Leave a like. Leave one singular like. Make it your good deed of the day. Help me reach my like goal. Is that too much to ask for? One singular like? Of 1,000? 0.01% of it. Oh. But it takes just 2 seconds to add a like. Would it really cost that much? That's a question you should ask yourself when you're not liking someone's content if you drop into the stream. And actually stay here for, even if it's just for a few seconds. Leave a like. It will help people. It will make them their day, and it will help them get more viewers anyway. So please leave a like. Leave a like. Come on. Come on. Leave a like on the stream. Yeah, I should probably have said that. 1,000 likes for singing with the dragon. Yeah, that could be something. But yeah. Oh, and I was working on cleaning up the path, not this bit here. But it's nice to take a little bit of it already. Let's have a look. Okay, yeah. This bit of the path is still very messed up. This bit has a little bit, but it's, for the most part, it's clean. So just remove it a little bit. There we go. The rest of it is mostly clean. Oh, another one of these. Okay, these just don't want to move on. For some reason. working formatting. Yeah, okay. It's updated. Okay. I don't know. Anyway, maybe it just has to do with the fact that I've already been working in this world for almost 2.5 hours now. 2 hours and 21 minutes to be exact. That might be part of the problem. Could be. Let's minimize it to that. Correction, let's minimize it to this. Yeah, okay. Bam. So like this, like that. Bam. A whole bunch over here, actually. Oh, come on. Bam. No. Yeah, there we go. We've had 100 viewers in total come by this stream. And yet, none of them, the people that came by, left the final like we need. Bam. Okay, that's removed. Cleaned up. Good. These two, gone. Delete. This. No. That. This one, gone. This right here. No, once again, I don't want to take a screenshot. Wrong button. Print screen button is right next to the delete button. That's why it keeps going to the screenshot thing, I think. But I don't want to take a screenshot. I'm working on stuff. Okay, there we go. Bam. Yeah, there's a bunch that needs to be removed. Like that. Like that. Bam. Probably press the print screen button again. I didn't. Okay. Just did register. Okay. Bam. Now this we can just select a whole bunch. I mean we're gonna select up to here. And all the way up to this bit here. Yeah, look, we've already selected this. No. Actually, no. Yeah, we can. Good. Just checking beforehand. Yeah, good. Very good. That's already a bunch of it gone. And that's why I like using the delete to yeah, because it really speeds up removing stuff like this. I did accidentally remove this bit by the looks of it, some along the way. Thankfully, we can copy and paste a bit of this, all of this, Oh no, not that again. Okay. Yeah, no. Oh. Is there not? I'm actually going to quickly rejoin the world. So I should probably hide this for a little bit. Actually allows me to show you guys this one again. The Gauntlet. One game. Just me playing it. A few of the hardest Pokemon games out there. It's me, and I'm going to try to beat them all once I've hit the right amount of followers here on TikTok. Hence, also the following goal, as seen previously. Yeah. I do think I'm going to end the stream in a bit. Oh, we're all the way back here? No, don't tell me. Don't tell me that all the progress I made at the farm area is gone. No, the progress I made was still there. Good. Good. That's good. Anyway, there we go. Oh no. Anyways. Oh, I even forgot to put this back. Okay, yeah. Let's put this one below that one actually. Okay. Yeah, we're back. This should be visible now. Good. So yeah. Actually, like that. Well, with that, ladies and gentlemen, we've done a whole bunch of work today. I mean, we did a little bit more work here. There's a bunch more islands that needs to be mastered, and then the planting of the trees can start, which, well, that will happen. I showed you guys the pathway. We've been cleaning this up a bit. We didn't do much here, which was actually kind of what I was planning, but that's fine. We added 2 rivers and a lake here. And we did it a bunch. A lot. And yeah. What? Oh, we've just hit our goal. We just hit our goal of 1,000 likes. That's nice. You know what? Let's just go to this area, put on the shaders, and I'm going to wait a little bit before I stop streaming and just sit here. At the campfire. Let's put the time set midnight. Let's put on the shaders. Let that load in. It's gonna take a little bit to load, probably. And what's loading? Yeah, let's just relax a little bit. Yeah. Come on, shaders. The article has been hit. And actually, been smashed into pieces. We can remove it. And I want to add the stores real quick. If it will allow me, please. Okay. Yeah, Minecraft is loading. Because I would like to add some text. Come on. It is still loading. It's taking a bit. There we go. I can add some stuff. Text. Add. Okay, let's go with this. Let's see, where does it pop up? Right there. Let's make it bigger. And let's just sit here by the fire. Let's put the music back on. Let's put frantically just at 50. This at 50. This at 50. Actually, this shed is taking quite a bit. The animation is a bit too slow for my liking. So we are going to switch back to Makeup Ultra Fast. There we go. Look at this. So I'm going to be waiting here till we hit the 2 hour and 40 minutes mark. So, and then I think I'll head off and do some stuff for myself. Yeah. So, for those people watching over on YouTube or later months No, well, on YouTube, because this won't be able to be posted on TikTok in its entirety. Thanks to the fact that it's longer than an hour. If you have questions for me, would you like to be answered? Leave them in the comments. I'm currently just sitting here a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. Just relaxing by the fire, the leaves falling. You know what I could do? It would require finding me one that is good for now, which I want to share right now. But maybe not a story time. Why not? Okay, let's see. We already did One Dark Night previous time. Yeah, let's go with story number 3. Gnomes. That's the story I'm going to be telling here today. Oh, and I should probably make it so that I can read both the story and have this running. Why is... Okay, the game... Yeah, stuff is not... Okay, there we go. Oh, that I can't scroll down. That's a problem. But that's a problem we'll get through once we get there. And actually, the sound here is a bit too loud down. So we'll put this down further. Bit too loud for me. Okay. Deep within the hills of the forest, there's a civilization rarely seen by those from the surface world. Small, yet large in size, sprawling streets reaching through the stone and dirt of the underground. Houses carved into the stone, not even a meter tall, with the attention to detail that rivaled that of the dwarven folk from the northern region. This is the kingdom of the gnomes. The gnomes are peculiar creatures, the tallest of which barely reach the height of 20 centimeters, living most of their lives in the underground and only coming up to the surface for ancient rituals. And then those who leave the underground are the only ones that are needed to perform those rituals. One of these rituals has been a staple of their civilization from the beginning. Every year when the first full moon rises, 2 groups of gnomes go out in search of a new king and queen, finding them among the teenagers of the human race, kidnapping them to their kingdom, never to be seen again. It was on one of these nights that Eris, a young girl with long blonde hair and the iciest of blue eyes who had just recently reached the age of 12, was taken from her home while she was sleeping, waking up in a bed perfectly her size in a small human-sized room deep within the underground. It had just enough space for a bed, a table, a chair, and a fishing doll, wearing a wedding dress. As soon as she awoke, she was surrounded by gnome women who started to take care of her body, washing it with sponges drenched in water from their small buckets, scrubbing her cleaner than she had ever been. The women were diligent and didn't let any spot uncleaned. They then removed any body hair on her body, in the places they weren't supposed to be. When they were done, they left for a moment to put away the cleaning supplies, and shortly after returned. Eris was still dazed from the magic spell they had used to kidnap her from her home, so she couldn't do anything as they put her upright and dressed her in the wedding dress, braided her blonde hair, and touched up her face with makeup. While they prepared her, she could hear them speaking. The language they used was not one she recognized and understood. It only sounded like faint whispers as her conscious mind faded back into the back of her head. When she came to again, she was no longer in that small room, but was now standing inside what looked like a chapel. In front of her stood a young man wearing a groom's suit. She was carrying a bouquet of white and pink flowers in her hands. She could hear the soft sound of an orchestra playing around her. And as she looked up, she could see the musicians sitting on a carved-out upper seating. No man and women together with dozens of birds playing the wedding tune composed by nature itself. Then one lone, dressed in full black, came forward on a stand and started to talk. "My people, today we have gathered here for one of our most sacred and ancient of rituals, to begin once more." This time she realized that she could understand what they were saying. As the crowd cheered behind her, the one gnome continued his speech. "Today our new king and queen shall be united in holy matrimony for the rest of their lives." She tried to speak, but Selma was not able to form any words to leave her mouth. From the corner of her eyes, she could see the boy trying to do the same as well, fighting in the same way. She realized that a feeling of panic was growing inside her, but her body was not reacting to it, as if she had lost connection to her brain. "Erin Lazar, do you take Eris or Tana as your lawful wife and queen?" Now the boy found a way to speak, but the only words that made their way out of his mouth were, "I do." "And Eris or Tana, do you take Erin Lazar as your lawful husband and king?" She tried to say no with all her might. She tried to take a draw back over her body, but it all failed, and just like the boy, all she could say was, "I do." They then kissed, but it was not of their own will. That night, they locked themselves in that small room she had woken. They locked them in that small room that she had woken up in. The boy kissed her again, while letting his hands find their way to the connector of the dress, removing it as he undresses her. She wants to stop it, but it's unable to and starts to undress him too. And even though she knew that their actions were not their own anymore, she could feel her heart racing inside her chest, a feeling she knew for sure to be her own. Now that she had had time to really look at him, she realized he was decently attractive, and she could feel that deep within her, a seed of love was now planted. As the night went on, they made love to each other multiple times before drifting off to sleep, somewhere after the moon had gone down again. The next morning she woke up alone, the room still a mess from the night before. She tried to stand up, but was now chained to the bed, her legs spread wide. There was no sign of where the boy was. He had disappeared from the room, leaving his clothes behind on the ground where he had thrown them the night before. One lone woman came into the room, carrying a stick. Without saying anything, she puts it into Eris' her vagina, leaving it there for a few minutes, and then takes it out again. "Still weak from the night before?" Eris couldn't manage to say more than. Still weak from the night before, Eris couldn't manage to say more than, "Where is he?" "Oh, he's gone," the gnome says with a cheeky smile on their lips. "We don't need him anymore now that you are pregnant." "I have to let the others know of this good news. Tonight we'll have a feast to celebrate the coming of the child." They then left. She promptly left, leaving her tied up to the bed, unable to move, but it was long before the cleaning crew arrived again, and scrubbed her entire body clean once more. They then put her in a more simpler dress, one that in basic principle looked like the one she had worn before she had been kidnapped, but she could feel it was of far greater quality than any of her old clothes. Then they left her alone in the room, locking it and making sure she couldn't leave. She stood up, now finally able to control her body again. She looked around the room and found a small book hidden in a secret drawer that was carved into the back of the table. When she opened it, she read, "Hope this can one day help someone survive," handwritten in black ink on the first page. She turned a lot of the pages and discovered that not all entries were written by the same person. As time went on, the handwriting completely changed, so did the writing tones. As she wanted to really stop reading it, she heard a knock on the door and quickly hid the book back in its spot. "Your Highness, the feast has been prepared and they are waiting for you," the gnome that walked into the room said. "Please follow me." She stood up and did as he asked, following him through a hallway, which was actually more of a street, with multiple layers on top of each other. With a walkway in the middle of the lowest floor. As she walked by, she recognized a few of the gnomes who had been part of the scrubbing and dressing crew. The hallway ended at a great hall, where a single throne was carved out of stone, standing in front of a human-sized table. She sat down on the throne, and shortly after, her food was served. On a silver plate in front of her lay a whole row of ribs, prepared and marinated to perfection. As she took the cutlery and put the first piece in her mouth, she was blown away by the taste of this pork meat. Growing up, they had a tradition each year. One of the piglets was assigned to each of the family members. They would take care of it, feed it, and raise it as a pet. But when their birthday came, the piglets would be slaughtered and prepared as their birthday meal. The first time, Eris had tried to stop it from happening, but when she tasted the meat that night, her mind changed as quick as in the rabbit. She continued eating as one of the gnomes filled her glass with red wine, which tasted nothing like any wine she had had before. Then again, it was like the third time in her life that she had got to drink wine at all. So how would she be able to really know what wine tastes like? She tried to start up a conversation with one of the gnomes that sat next to her, but they ignored her and kept on eating. After the feast, she was led back to her room, and when she was sure no one would see it, she grabbed the book from its hiding spot again. This time she started to read. "My name is Elizabeth Iridora. I'm writing this in this notebook that was in my bag when they took me. I don't know where I am exactly. All I know is that I'm now pregnant. The guy they had me marry and use me to conceive this child, I'm afraid they had served him to me as if it was a pig. A silver plate of ribs. I could still taste it in my mouth, but it also makes me puke. Makes me want to puke." Hello. Good time to join. These last few months, Eris couldn't read any further, closing the book, disgusted by what she now knew she had eaten, almost puking as well. But she could also not stop reading the book, for it might prove valuable to any possibility of survival. She opened the book again and continued reading. "These last few months have not been eventful. I'm now almost through the pregnancy, and according to that doctors, I'm to give birth in a span of the coming week. They have been using spells to keep me in a weakened state, unable to move myself much. Writing this text is taking a lot of effort. I somehow feel like my end is drawing near. I'm hiding this book in a permanent spot. Maybe someday it might help someone." The next entry was written by someone else, but basically recounted the same story. And so did the next one after that. As Eris closed the book, she knew now that her time was limited, and that any chance of escape would grow smaller with every hour she spent in this place. But a plan was already forming in her mind. The next day, after the usual routine of being scrubbed clean and dressed, the same known that had led her to the dining hall the day before came into her room once more. "Your breakfast is ready, Your Highness. Please follow me." She followed him out the door, but quickly turned away from him as they entered into the hall. She ran, not caring where she put down her foot, crushing a few of the gnomes as she went through the two large wooden doors into the cave in which the kingdom was situated. She kept on running, destroying parts of the city as she went. Okay. Then finally she came to two small wooden doors, just barely being 10 centimeters wide and 1.5 centimeters high. Not enough space for her to escape through. She quickly looked around and took the top of one of the stone towers and broke it off. He used it to break open a large hole, escaping through it at last. She ran into the forest, finding her way back home through the trails her mom taught her when she was younger. She found her own home in the same spot she had been taken from almost a week ago. She ran inside, only to find it abandoned. The dust and the furniture suggesting that it had been that way for a long time. Suddenly Eris was startled by a woman who came up behind her. "What are you doing here? This is not your home, child. This house is cursed. Leave it now before you too get caught by the curse." "What happened to my family?" "What family? This house has been empty for even longer than I am alive. The owners of it died due to the curse about a century ago. What is wrong, dear? You look so pale. It must be the curse. Come with me now. I'll take you to the elder. Maybe she can help you." The woman left the house with Eris following her, not knowing what she would do now that all she had ever known and truly cared for was gone. Suddenly, and she had no longer a place to go home. As she left the house, Eris suddenly falls down onto her knees, as her belly grows to the size of how it would be if she was 5 months pregnant. The baby inside her kicks her as it sends a running down her spine. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we've made it to the 3-hour mark almost. Just for I'm gonna stay here for the 3-hour mark. Why not? Anyway. Yeah, that was one of the stories. Gnomes. Now, there is more lore of the gnomes, but that is explained in a different story. And that story is for another time. Anyways, with that, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all enjoyed this stream. And with that, goodbye.